Now we're going to turn it over to Communication and Public Safety. This is Unit 3, and we're going to keep moving along here. So one of the things that we decided a while ago is that we switched over from having our own internal email system to issuing students Gmail accounts. GCC's email is the only and the official way that we will provide contact with you as your students, as a student. So the email that you provided on the application process when you started here at the institution, we used that for the admission process only. Once you were admitted and you officially became a student, we no longer use your personal email address. We issue you a GCC Gmail email address. So you're going to need this to use this email with your professors. Every Friday we're going to give you weekly events. You might get information about your financial aid account or from your advisor or online course information through this email only. And the example that we provide to you for what it looks like is, let me go back here, is your last name, your first initial of your first name, and the last 4 digits of your student ID number, followed by stuemail.gcc.mass.edu. And Brian's going to talk a little bit more about that when we get to the technology portion of the orientation program. We also include social media. We want you to stay connected, so please go ahead and like our student activities and community service page. There's a library page, a civic engagement page, and a general GCC page. I like to update the student activities and community service page with things that are happening in the fitness center and other places on campus as well. So please go ahead and make sure that you like us. We also do tweet. We are on Facebook a little bit more than we do tweet. In addition to these types of communication, we provide you with closed caption televisions all over campus that provide you with the same information that you receive in an email, or maybe some other information you'll receive on social media. We also have these whiteboards that provide you with information and posters that are all over the campus on poster boards. So please make sure that you're paying attention to not only this GCC email account, because again, it is the only way we will communicate with you. We do not use your old and personal email account, only your student ID number, your student email account through Gmail, which we issue you. Let's see. So there again is the example. I already went through some of these, so we're moving along here. Public safety is our next stop and final stop for this section of orientation. Public safety is an incredibly important place for you to know about on campus. So let's go ahead and get a little bit more information about what we need to talk about today. So emergency calls. If you have an emergency on campus, you can pick up any campus phone and dial 1111. You can also call 775-1111 on your cell phones. Any non-emergency calls, the extension is 1212. We always have somebody in public safety on campus, whether it be during the day, in the evening, or on the weekends. So somebody is always here and able to assist. I'm going to talk about how you can do that more on the weekends. The rave alert system. This is a system that we have in place in case there's an emergency on campus. Last spring semester when they were finishing the Rotary, we had a water main break. And this alert came up on everybody's computers at the institution, and the televisions around campus had this alert on here. It said the college was closing because it was a public safety hazard and a health hazard because we couldn't wash hands or even use the restrooms because of that water main break. But if there's ever a more serious emergency, like a fire, for example, or there's a bomb threat or a suspicious package, you're going to want to know either before you enter campus or while you're on campus so that you can follow directions to safely remove yourself from any potentially unsafe interaction on campus. So what you're going to do is, in your technology session, Brian's going to talk a little bit more about this, but there's a rave alert system that you can opt in. So what that means is when you opt in, you can receive a text message from the institution saying that there's an emergency on campus and we'll give you directions. It is an opt-in. So if you're not participating and don't want to participate in the rave alert system, you don't have to. We don't assume that you want to inquire a text charge. So when you opt in, you provide your information. It's just another way to give you more information. So that's totally up to you. And this is how you're going to do it. You're going to sign into My GCC And under My Account, there's a Rave Alert Opt-in, Opt-out, and the personal information. And then you're going to provide information pertaining to your telephone numbers, and you're going to add your information to our alert system, and then you're going to update it, and you're going to save the changes. I personally did this when we had the water main break. I was actually at home, working from home on my GCC laptop, and it came up on my laptop in South Deerfield that tell me that I shouldn't come to campus because of the water main break. So it's a great way to make sure that my own safety is protected as well as yours, and gives you directions on anything, the next steps that you might need to take. If you're on campus and something happens, for example, a non-emergency or even emergency in the parking lot, these call boxes are available, and you can press the button and it will go directly either to the communicate into the central service location of public safety, or whoever the officer is on call during the weekends. It will go to an electronic device that they will pick up. So if you have a flat tire, if you've locked your keys in your car, if your battery needs a jump, they might be able to help with any and all of that. So please feel free to give them a call, and they're in the parking lots. They have blue flashing lights on the top of those call box systems. And this is a really important information too. This flip chart is in every office that we have on campus, including bathrooms, closets, classrooms, large spaces, small spaces. It is basically giving you information on how to act or behave in a situation on campus if something does come up, and it gives you options on what to do and how to keep yourself safe. If you find yourself in a situation and you happen to be alone or you're with another group of students, please refer to this on campus to make sure that you are making sure that you all are as safe as possible to either stay where you are or to move to a different location or leave campus altogether. So you don't have to wait for a staff or faculty member to provide you information. This flip chart is in every room on campus, so please go ahead and take a peek at that. All right, and that will conclude Unit 3 for today. Hope you have enjoyed this part of the presentation. Please feel free to stop in and say hello to Brian and I in C214D, and enjoy the rest of your semester.